Twitter a few months ago, and we were all asking, like, which Avenger are you? It was like a silly question at the time because we were just trying to like think about putting up content, and like we thought it was a cute question. And when Zay said he was Doctor Strange, it's like totally him. He's like super patient and understanding. Almost 5 years ago now, when we started jamming and it was just him and I in a room, didn't have to worry about the personalities of the band or like promoters and all this other stuff. It was just him and I having a good time and writing some songs. But as it grew, like, he's definitely someone that I learned from to really be curious, like, you know, instead of being frustrated with something or not knowing what's going on, like, you know, just kind of knowing what your part is in all of this. So I think that that's something that, you know, I'm super grateful for. I think this band has like the right personnel, because it's not easy, man. It's not easy. Like, you know, we get other bands that follow us on Instagram, and like most of our followers are other bands. You know, it's usually one kid that's running that page who's like trying to get his vision together, and I always tell them, like, good luck and like keep up the hard work, because it's not easy to put yourself out there, whether you're writing a song or doing whatever, but it's not easy to just take time away from home, pour all your money into it, and then see how other people react to it. But I think, you know, that's when you kind of need to go Gandhi on the situation. And if you're running into like that friction with your teammates, it's like, you know, don't tear each other's eyeballs out, because then the whole world goes blind. And then, you know, be the change you want to see. So if someone's hitting you with fire, you don't need to start firing off back to them. It's like, take it in, you know, understand what that person is saying. Best denominator that has helped me work in the team more efficiently is just understanding that everyone in this band is doing what they think is the best thing to take Chord Order to the next level. That's something that I think is paramount. Like, unless you're working with like toxic personalities that are just like constantly, maybe it just isn't a good connection with your bandmates or whatever. But in this band, like, that's something that we always fall back on. Like, everyone is doing what they think is the best thing to enhance their skill set to take the band to the next level. So it's like a super inspiring thing. And then, you know, then you got to take the accolades as they come. Sometimes, you know, your followers and your monthly listeners and like your likes and all that stuff, you know, sometimes that doesn't do the talking for you. But, you know, you put out one single, you have 4,000 or 5,000 monthly listeners, and then 2 or 3 months later, you know, you're back to a couple hundred. So like, that's all subjective stuff, but I don't think that it should ever like deter you from, you know, from doing the work.